Just like you to start, again, page 20, answer 1 and 2, just like you did yesterday's. Okay, just a quick review before we move on to the next step. So 1 and 2, go ahead. Shouldn't take you very long. All right, so increasing or decreasing, do you think, on both of them? It looks like they're increasing. Both of them are going up, left to right. So we simply write or circle increasing there. And then the slope. So from point to point here, how far up do you go?
2.
You go 1 up and 2 over. 1 up and 2 over, so our slope is 1/2. Remember our slope? Sometimes you'll see the following formula, rise over run. That means how far up and down it is over how far left and right it is. So number 2, we already said that was increasing. Kira, how far up do I go to get from one dot to the other?
3.
And how far over, Kira?
6.
Good.
So that makes it 1/2.
Now, that you can reduce to 1/2. So it says, number 3, which line is steeper? They're the same. So your actually answer is C. So anytime they have the same slope, that means they go up at the same angle. If you have 2 different lines that have the same slope, that means they are parallel and they do not intersect. All right, I would like you to try 4, 5, 6, 7. Talking about this line right here. Increasing or decreasing, and then find the slopes between the points it tells you to.
Hey, Mr. Norbert, will we ever get to where the line's in between? So on a slope, let's say it's going down and the dot's right there.
Usually not. Usually they're nice out of that whole number, but it could happen. All right, Madison, increasing or decreasing?
Decreasing?
Decreasing is correct. It's going down. Case, to go from A to D, how far up and down do I got to go?
4 down and 2 to the right.
All the way from A to D, so how far down? So it's further than 2 there.
9.
I got 8, unless I counted wrong.
I have 8 over 4.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 8. And it's down, so I'm going to put negative. And how far right did you say?
4.
4? So that can be reduced to negative 2 over 1 or just negative 2. B to C. Devin, how far down to go from B to C?
2.
Again, it's a negative. And how far over? 1. And how about A to C? How far down?
-6 over -2.
Which reduces to?
1/2. Negative.
Negative 2 over 1.
2 over
6 is on top, so the big number is on top.
Can I see my homework?
So what do you notice about all the slopes there?
That they're all negative.
Yeah, it's going downhill and
They're all bigger numbers.
they're all the same. Right? They're all the same. It's the same line, so it should have the same slope no matter what 2 points I pick. It should be the same slope because it's the same line. says imagine a point E somewhere on this line. The y distance is 100. What do you think the bottom horizontal distance would be if it's on the same line?
Oh, 0.
50.
50. 100 divided by 50 is what's going to give you the 2.
Good job, Kiro.
50 is correct. All right, now, can you draw a line based on the following information? Draw a line through F with a slope of 4 over 6. So starting on F, remember the first number means up and down, the second number means up and right. First number means up and down, second number means left and right. So how far up do I go?
4.
How far over?
6.
Okay, go up 4 and right 6, put a dot. Up 4, right 6, put a dot. Connect them. Now, if I would reduce 4 over 6, what would I get?
2 over 3.
2 over 3. So just to prove a point here, from your dot, go up 2 and to the right 3. Look where it puts you. Is it on the line?
No. Yes, yes.
Up 2 to the right 3, up 2 to the right 3, up 2 to the right 3. All right, it says draw a line for this one. Well, let's reduce it. It's always nicer to reduce than go up 10, right 15. What can you divide into 10 and 15?
5 over...
Divide by 5?
2 over 5. 5 over 3.
10 divided by 2, or 5. 10 divided by 5.
2.
15 divided by 5.
3.
So it's the same slope. So we already drew it. Don't have to do it again. All right, next page. All right, what can you say about the x and y distance if the slope is 1? Well, of course, if the slope is 1, the x and y distance are equal. Because to get a slope of 1, it could be 1 over 1, but it could also be 2 over 2, 3 over 3, 4 over 4, 5 over 5. Those are all, of course, 1. So the x and y distance will be equal. Okay, so it says, now 14, imagine a line, bless you, through negative 2, 1 and 8, 5. Okay, they kind of draw an example over here already drawn for you. Those are the points you're talking about. Wants to know the x distance. How far is it from negative 2 to 8?
10.
Let's think of temperature, from 8 degrees to 2 below 0. You're right, with 10. Those are 10 apart. How far apart are 5 and 1?
4.
Is their slope increasing or decreasing? This one you might want to draw a little picture of. Negative 2, 1 would be over here. 8, 5 would be here. If I connect the dots, is that going to go up or down? Increasing, yep. What's their slope?
10 over 4.
Rise over run. Y over x. 4 over 10. And then we should get used to always reducing.
So it'll be 2 over 5?
2 over 5 is what I'd be looking for. Why don't you try number 15? See if you can answer the same type of question. X distance, Y distance. Is the line going to go up or down? And then the slope.
Just remember. I have a question. Look at this one real quick.
Yeah, how far apart are 8 and -7? Or you could look at it as 8 minus -7, yes. Two negatives make a positive. All right, Kira.
Yeah.
Give me the X or the Y distance, your choice.
X is 3.
X is 3. Those are 3 apart. How far apart are 8 and -7? 15?
Who are you looking at? Are you looking at Case?
Yep. Increasing or decreasing? I'm just going to make a little note here. 6/8 is going to be up here somewhere. 3 -7 is going to be down here somewhere. Increasing, going up, right? Car driving left to right is going uphill. Increasing. That's one of the hardest things to do from up in the room is say it's increasing from left to right. And then do this. Because it's backwards. Okay, tough crowd. Okay, what is the slope? What is the Y distance? You already told me. 15 over 3, and again, I like to reduce it.
I told him everybody. So 5 over 5.
Divide by 3. 5 over 1 or just 5. 16 seems a little more difficult. It's just bigger numbers. X distance. How far apart is -100 to -200? Those are 100 apart. How about 500 to 100?
400.
400. Again, a quick sketch to see if I'm increasing or decreasing. -100, 100 will be up here. -200, 500 will be up here. Oh, that's going to go downhill. That is decreasing. So that means our slope is negative, so I'm going to put that in before I forget. It's going downhill, so don't forget slope is negative. 400 over 100. Can that be reduced?
100 over 50.
No.
200 over 50.
Nope.
I tried.
Divide by 100.
4 over 1.
Negative. So -4 over 1 or -4 is fine. Now question number 17, 18, 19. This is where we made a mistake. I think everybody got this one wrong. I think it was lesson 1. When we were figuring out the slopes because we just assumed every dot was going by 1. Okay? We have to look at the labels of how they're labeled. It says these 3 lines look like they have the same slope. They do not. Find the slope. All right. You can pick any 2 points you want. We can go from here all the way up to this one. I'm just going to choose this one. But you can pick any ones you want. The slope is the same throughout the same line. How far up and down is that now? Look at the label. Here's where you made your mistake on the homework. You went 1, 2. Okay, but look at what our label is doing. Each one of those sections is not 1. Each section is 2. It's going up 2s. So 2 and 2 is a total of 4.
5.
Now how far over? Again, it looks like 1, right? But those are going by 5s. So your slope is 4 over 5. Okay, why don't you try 18 and 19? Same thing. You pick whatever points you want there. Sure you did rise over run, up and down, over left and right. All right, I'm just going to choose these two. Again, you can make a big triangle if you want, doesn't matter.
That's what I did. I did the
Okay, so how far up and down is this?
2.
Okay, 2 spots, but how far does it go? From 0 to 6? Yep, 6. Landon, how far over? What does each box represent going?
4 over super line.
Yeah, they're not going by 2s here, though. This one went by 2s. This one did not.
Do that.
Every line here is going by, Devin?
6 over 3.
3. These are all 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12. So every section is 3. Slope for that one is 2.
Yeah, I still got the same answer though.
Yeah, well, there's many different dots you can do.
That's what I did. I got the same
Okay,
answer.
not sure how you got that.
I counted.
Because this goes up 6, that should be 12 over 6,
So would this be
2.
wrong or
I don't know
right?
where you got that from.
I got the negative because it's going down.
It is not going down. That line is clearly going up.
So if this was on my homework, would I get this wrong or right?
I'd probably put a big question mark by it.
I would too because it's right and wrong.
Okay.
More towards the wrong than the negative.
All right, last one here. Again, looking at what they're going by, here they look like they're going by 50s. So going up 2, going by 50s, be 100.
I'll say 100 over 20.
I think these are going by 20s. Let's check it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yep, going by 20. So every dot here is 20. So 100 over 20, let's reduce it. How many $20 bills to get to 100?
It'll be 2 over 10.
5. 5. So 5 or 5 over 1 is fine. Question 20. My x distance from P is 3. Slope is -1. Okay, so remember our slope means it's going downhill. It's negative. I could actually put my dots on here. Down 1, right 1. Down 1, right 1. Down 1, right 1. Down 1, right 1. There's my slope.
Can it go farther now?
It would go on forever. You could keep drawing and land it until you go all the way, I guess. Wherever.
Can you go up?
All right, x distance is 3. So that means going over is 3. It wants to know what points would be on the line. Well, there's one. What point is that?
-3.
Nope. 4, -3. The other one would be 3 the other way. 1, 2, 3. So it'd be that point. -2, 3. -2, 3. All right, next page.
One more.
No, we do more than 2 pages, Landon. All right, this one's an important one. Find the slope of all 12 lines. Now, do you remember from earlier this week? A horizontal line has a slope of Landon, you go skiing. And you get to something where it's flat. How much are you going to move?
Huh?
The answer is 0, Landon. You're not going to move. Slope of 0 when it's flat. Horizontal line is 0. Don't forget that one. Vertical line. Remember, that's the one that can happen. We call that undefined. Okay, if you would plug it into your formula, you would be dividing by 0. That doesn't work. You can't take your homework and divide it into 0 pieces. You can't take a piece of pie and cut it into 0 pieces. Undefined.
You can if you eat it.
Still be one big piece then. All right. So it wants to find the other slopes. So let's look at, I don't know, a line right above 0 here. Okay, so again, I'm just marking some points. How far up and down to get from the origin to this point? So you can draw your triangle if you need to. How far up?
2.
2. How far over?
5.
Nope.
4.
Nope.
3.
Nope.
2. 6.
Nope. 6. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't guess.
I must have missed about.
2 over 6 or a third. So you want to guess what this one would be?
Negative 2 and 6.
Yeah. Negative third. Okay, how about the one above it?
4 over 12.
No, you're not going 12 right now. You're still going the same distance to the right.
4 over 8.
No,
Yeah.
it's the same distance, guys. You just told me this was 6.
4 over
Now all of a sudden here it's 12?
4 over 6.
Yeah, 4 over 6. 2/3. This one would be negative 2/3. Okay, how about the one above that?
6 over 6.
Which is
1.
3 over
1. And the other one would be negative 1. All right, I got 2 lines left. Let's try this guy. This one is not going to be the same. How far over? 1, 2, 3, 4. How far up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 up, 4 over. 6 over 4. Or 3 over 2. Or 1.5. Or 1.5. What do you think this one's going to be?
6 over 2.
Nope. Negative
Negative.
3 over 2.
But the next one beside it is 6 over 2.
Next one beside it, Devin says is 6 over 2. Which reduces to?
2, 3, 3.
6 divided by 2 is 3. Mirror image of that is negative 3. All right, question 22. Draw 2 lines through A, one with a slope of 5 over 7, the other with 4 over 5. Which is greater? So the greater will be the one that's steeper. So let's do 5 over 4 or 5 over 7 first. Up 5. To the right 7. Connect the dots best you can. Bless you. All right, the other one, a slope of 4 over 5. Do you have to guess if this is going to be steeper or not?
It'll be 4 over 5, 1.
Think that'll be steeper? Let's check it. Up 4. To the right 5. Wow, this one is close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4.
Wait, they're the same.
Maybe we better use a ruler for this one. Yeah, that one's just a little skinnier. So 4 over 5 is the bigger one. Yeah, that's how close they are.
Can't see.
They are tough to tell. Oh. I see what you're saying. They are not off by much. I mean, you're talking fractions. 4 over 5 is slightly bigger. Hopefully the next one we can see a little bit better. Same question, 5 over 4 and 3 over 2. Let's predict which one do you think is going to be steeper. 5 over 4 or 3 over 2? All right, let's check it. So let's go up 5.
I said the same.
To the right 4. Connect the dots. That's 5/4. Up 3. To the right 2. This one's a little bit easier to see. If I can show you under the camera. 3/2 is steeper. Rising faster. All right. Imagine a line, any line with a slope of 0. That means the line is flat. So let's say we have a couple points here. There's an example. You'll notice that the x's change, but it doesn't go up and down at all. It says give me 3 examples that would be on that line. Well, if I use these two, 5, 0, 7, 0, can you give me another point that would be on that line? 6, 0, 9, 0. Yep. Negative 200, 0. That's at 9, 7, 0. All right, we're going to skip 25, go to 26. Let's see if you can get this one about the amusement park. 4 people are spending the day at the amusement park. They're going to ride in a small roller coaster. It's got 4 cars in it. Leah doesn't want to ride last. So Vaughn will be in the first car in front of Leah. And Raj is in the first car. Who is in the second? So the only thing I know is Raj is here. Leah is not here. But Sovan is in front of Leah.
So I say Leah is third car and mid.
So where's Leah at? That's my question.
That's third.
Leah has to be in the third. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. You got him? Okay, what do you got second?
S.
Yep.
L.
Yep.
So I got.
And then Jessica. So the question now, let's read it. Who's in the second car? Sovan. Sovan. All right, last question. Let's see, 29 or 30?
20.
Landon, let's do 29. You asked about a fraction.
Yeah.
Let's try that one, just in case you see it on the homework. Okay, I am point A. My slope is 1/2. Okay, so that means up 1 to the right 2. Up 1 to the right 2. Down 1 to the left 2. Down 1 to the left 2.
Oh, so that's not that hard.
So those are my points. Now it says my y distance is 1.5. Okay? So if I go up 1.5, if I go up 1.5 and go over to my line, where will I be?
1.5.
Yeah, but what point is that?
Whoops, here.
What point is that?
A half.
What point is that? Landon, a point is 2 numbers.
Yeah, no, I can see that. 6.
How far to the right?
3 and 6.5.
3.5.
3 and 6.5 would be up here.
The
1 and
1 is only here.
7.
7.
6.
7 what? Yeah, 7 over 3.5 up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now how about if I go down 1.5?
2.
What point is
Wait.
that? 1 and 1/2. Yes. Very good. So a little trickier, but same concept. All right, your homework. Only one page once again today. Page 24, all of which are problems that we did. Feel free to use your notes. Make sure you answer all of them.